ain't it his time? Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about the that you do?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19s. Should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
Warriors 70.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangwu. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 18-yard line.
On second down, here's Nwangwu. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Lions. Go check, go check.
Hundley looks to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Looking to throw on second down. Hooker, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Trying to find Jameson Williams, but now it'll be third down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Reed, go. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, check that street. Ready, ready?
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand, you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Hey.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Now 3rd and goal.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Lightning 18.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Ravens are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Looking to throw. Hooker. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fielded at the 33. And 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's Huntley. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Inside the 10. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have regained the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, Huntley. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And it's that's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. A gain there of 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, Nwangu. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Here's Huntley. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Hooker into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Huntley. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Hey, check that. Hurt. Check smash.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
2nd and goal at the 14.
Big Lion. Unlock Lion. Go check.
Now Huntley. And that is incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Go, Riggs, go. Hey, check that. Street. Go, Street. 19 Lions. Go.
Huntley to throw. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Panther streak, Panther streak. Jack, hurt, streak, streak. Ready.
Huntley trying to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on a try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Handoff here to Nwangu. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Looking to throw here, Huntley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Right there. Three. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Huntley. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
On the give is Nwangu. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we have come to halftime.
Teams going back to their game plans, making their final
game.
halftime adjustments.
And
for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Hooker. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. That's out quickly to Bateman. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Hooker. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hooker. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. He's going to try and take off with it. And he gets it down to the 32. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. He'll decide to keep this once more. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. To throw on 2nd down. Hooker steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on third down. Hooker. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now back with the Lions. Here's Riley Patterson on for the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. On the run is Nwangu. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash Broncos. Hurt. Go.
Third down. Here's Huntley now. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
60 Track 60. Check smash. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Looking to throw. Huntley. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd down throw from Huntley. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
70 Ranger, 18, Pioneer. Bronco switch.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
In motion goes Raymond. On 3rd down, Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll let this go for the end zone, and that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with Nuwangu. Able to avoid him. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hundley looks to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Lions' 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Huntley. Again, it's OBJ. Back-to-back catches. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. That'll be complete to the running back, Nuwangu. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Come on.
Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. Nuwangu. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Huntley wants to audible to another look. Here's Nuwangu. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kene Nuwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, Hooker forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on third down. Hooker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2. Looking to throw. Huntley. That's going to be caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Hooker. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the Porter. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Hooker. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Now it's Nwangu. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Following the fumble recovery, Hooker flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Off to the races. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now here's a throw that's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Looking to throw on second down. Hooker. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Check it.
They'll look to throw again. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 121 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. Back to Nwangu again on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. Huntley. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Hurry!
And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. From 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly will.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter,